Okay. Hi, Stevie. Sorry, I have my co-caster wants back on my lap. Hold on.
Hotspot.
Come on. Here we go. Hotspot. I'm excited about this map. And I'm hoping, I'm sure you are too, that we can see
I
something
don't
out
want to see
of
it. Oh,
Shaft.
I really don't want to see a 3-0. Like,
No, I don't either. So, Shaft is going to bring with them two Kremlins, Stalingrad, a Worcester, a Nevsky, a Napoli, two Gearings, and a Ragnar. Uh, what's BANCV bringing?
BANCV's got double Ohios, double Nevskys, Stalin Gearing, Haru, and double Ragnars.
So, they're bringing extra destroyer. Hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Two
Well, I mean,
Kremlins versus two Ohios. We got a team set up to push against a team with a couple torpedo destroyers.
yep. Yep. So, okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what both teams able to do with them. I mean, both of these are good quality comps. So, I think it comes down to execution as always. By the way, the last game I put down was for title Spammy Boys because I think that makes I think that says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hi,
All right,
Stevie.
hang on. I have an idea.
Oh no, what's your idea?
Um,
You got me worried with your idea, son.
did they not do bands? Hang on.
What do you mean? Did they not do bands? Of course they
After
did
there we go.
bands.
All right, I wanted to find it. Okay, this is the exact same bands that happened in the end of the EU final.
Ah, okay.
Um, we played Northern Waters, Land of Fire, North. It's like repeats.
It's a repeat. Well, yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Um, see.
So we got both Ragnars coming into the decap right now.
BANCV's gonna bring the Haragumo along with a Nevsky, smoke him up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Shaft, instead of bringing an extra Ragnar, so there's extra DD there for BANCV. They're just using the gearing with a Nevsky in the center. So the Ragnar will be able to spot the gearing. Well, they'll spot each other, but the radar will spot the gearing.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Equally of note, I mean, BANCV, Shriver went straight into D and is just contesting it automatically.
Yep.
Stressed Possum, meanwhile, taking the time to turn around. He's gonna get into the cap in time, I hope. It
He
would
should.
be kind of silly to give an early cap. Like, it's gonna end up being contested no matter what. But if like
Oh, they got it.
if Shriver again one of these last like split second things, so
Yeah.
Shriver's able to pick up the cap. So again, that stressed possum's
That's.
just going to be stuck there for a little bit longer because he has to
Yep.
cap no matter what. The cap is
Yep.
already in the hand of BANCV.
Well, and the point gain goes up for BANCV, so now there's a little bit of cap pressure. It's early in the battle, but still,
Yeah.
that immediately puts Shaft on the back foot.
Another one. So meanwhile, we have a Wooster and a Gearing from Shaft on the 10 line.
Mm-hmm.
Comparatively, we've got a Gearing and a Nevsky. So there's a difference in radar ranges. I would say just the Wooster and Gearing are just flat out not as effective as the Nevsky and a Gearing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Um,
they're going to be dependent, so the Wooster's going to be dependent on Stressed Possum's Ragnar
Ragnar in
to
the middle.
use his
Blood Legend
radar.
did get radared. Blood Legend was getting shot at by quite a few people.
I see that.
He does take fairly significant damage there. The slink back to his smoke screen.
Well, but not before he takes more damage.
Ooh, and he did get a DCP off. DCP'd the
Yep.
fire.
Yep.
And now,
So,
so the gearing, subsequently, so the gearing also reversed and is now in range of that. Being radared by the Nevsky. Oh no.
big hits there on the gearing on flow 20.
He does dodge the torps, thankfully.
That's
But
right.
yeah, I
Come
mean,
on,
trains
Shaft.
wise, you've got a destroyer with a heal versus a destroyer without a heal because BANCV had 2 destroyers in the center and Shaft only had 1.
Right.
Shots still coming in on flow, still doing damage. And again, the Nevsky's just forced farther away from the cap than Stalingrad took a bit of a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious as to this whole Wooster on the 10 line versus like a Nevsky. Not sure what the logic about that one is. Meanwhile,
I'm not
Napoli
sure either.
Napoli's slowly heading out to the west. I mean, there's going to be a destroyer there to stop him. There's going to be Ohio. There's ships in the way.
Right.
Once again, another smoke screen coming up. We got very long range shots coming in against the Stalingrad.
Yep.
Yeah, so Shaft, they're taking a reset. They are pushing their Kremlin up. Vert isn't actually in the cap yet, but he definitely could be. Kremlin Salva going out at Angelstone. Does a little bit of damage.
Sure. It's a battleship.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, Flo definitely got off worse than that initial. So okay,
Oh yeah.
we've got the Wooster. Gearing currently has the Nevsky spotted. Wooster's able to shoot at him. Stalingrad takes a chunk. The battleship salvo is coming out. So yeah, I mean you've got a Wooster versus a Nevsky in a long range spamming contest is like doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean they have the Kremlin here. Fortunately that salvo does miss.
Yeah, that salvo did nothing.
No, that salvo was pretty big too, but Kinema just hit the brakes and they flew right by.
Mm-hmm. So, double fire on Kinema, though. That could mean something. Never mind.
So Vert, they're smoking him up to get shots on Vert. And so Snackman has now pushed up into the cap. The Ragnars are still just behind things shooting at each other. Salvo once again only getting a small amount of damage.
Looked like an overpen through the rear.
Yeah. See, so the Napoli's gone down the one line. He's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And that's okay, but the problem is he put his plane up. Why is his fighter up?
I don't know.
Because all that does is before he's spotted, if they see the plane,
you can see the plane. Yeah.
then you know that there's a Napoli coming. That's just weird.
Yeah.
If it's a spotter plane, I can see it.
He's gonna get damage in on Angelstone here. But I mean, Battleship's gonna shoot back.
Mm-hmm.
See what else has happened. Ragnar's kind of came together. Angelstone continuing to take some damage. It's not a ton.
Here's the response salvo.
Yeah, and it's at this point it's just a nose in Stalin and a Kremlin against a Ohio, and I'm pretty sure they've got shells coming from the other side of the map with the other battleship helping out. Because of the positioning of Snackman, it means pushing across here is not a tenable decision.
Yep.
And if you notice, Snackman has shots on Pepegazando, and
yep.
Vert just doesn't have shots in the Kremlin. I mean, I don't think he has range anyway. But...
Now, the thing is, at long range, those shells have less chance of penetrating the Kremlin side armor, right?
Yeah. But it's still damage. Like,
sure.
If you've got people engaged in a spam off, the more people you have spamming one target, the better. Like, all the Ragnars are getting involved. I mean, I'm surprised. So the thing is, Stressed Possum has just been parked on that island for an eternity. And Vert wasn't in any position to kind of hold the cap from him either. So their Chef just had their destroyer stuck in the cap with their Kremlin. Because the Kremlin wasn't actually in the cap. So only now are they able to pull their full health destroyer, who's basically done. He's sat behind an island so far. So you got Ragnar and Gearing pushing up the 10 line into a collection of ships. I mean, the Wooster's there. And again, if that was a Nevsky, it would have radar range.
Yep.
It's not a Nevsky.
It's not. It's a Wooster. But, I mean... This driver
he's
is
getting damage. Like he's hitting him for sure. Meanwhile, radar goes up to the Nevsky, lights the Wooster because hey, it's a Nevsky.
right.
And look at the battleships.
Oh,
Yep,
Angel
down
Stone goes
Stone,
down.
but more importantly, this one. Like, what Snackman needs to do right now is nothing.
Just beach and stop.
Let your team kill Vert and go from there. The kill on Angel Stone is significant on the western side of the map, though.
Absolutely.
For now, Shaft actually has the advantage. That being said, BANCV has made up the HP difference that we started with. Although it's going back and forth. But yeah, they're now going for C. Like, the mid cap has been open for ages.
Yep.
There's a single Stalingrad there. Between the Napoli, the Stalin, and the Kremlin, they did pick up the Ohio kill, but they've lost most of the HP on both of their battleships.
Stackman popping a plane up. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm Shaft,
if
I'm Shaft, I'm turning my guns left. There's no point in looking towards Snackman. There's every purpose in looking towards whatever's spamming you.
Oh yeah, and he has been. But now he's turning the guns the other way. Like there's a bit of indecision, no gun lock there. Takes a shot before the ships were lit. But yeah, Snackman could just sit here and wait for the rest of his team to farm him down.
Here come the Gearing Torps. There he goes.
Down goes the Kremlin.
Now,
and as you can see, I mean, Snackman is shooting at the other side of the map. He's shooting at the Kremlin. He's shooting at the Stalingrad, which makes sense.
Yep. The question is, can Shaft farm out Snackman? I just don't think so. Not at this point, at least.
No, I mean, and they're getting spammed down by like Ragnars and whatever else. Flo once again getting lit. Probably just by the gearing pushing into him. Yeah, M. Brandis. I mean, M. Brandis pushed up, hit his. I'm curious. Why the Wooster, not Omevsky? That's a bit weird. Onlay though in the middle. Is he gonna sneak through those torps? I think he is.
Snuck through the torpedoes. Wow, what a ridiculous!
It's not gonna delay the inevitable here.
He's going down. It's just a matter of time.
They will pick up Onlay. He does get a massive hit on kamikazes though.
Because he's a Stalingrad.
Yeah. I mean, he's on 5,000 HP right now, 4,000. But
they just need to fire.
He did enough to keep Shaft away from the C-cap. And what Shaft really need right now is the C-cap. Like, Stressed Possum, yes, he's getting shots on Onlay. But at the same time, he could be going, why is he going to D? Like, where is he going? He's just driving in front of an Ohio to get shot. Could have gone south, and actually picked up the C-cap. Instead, he's driving into a place where there's lots of full health ships and being like, "Hi guys, I want to die."
Yeah, he just got smacked hard for no reason
he's right in front
whatsoever.
of a bunch of ships. Like he was too busy. He was too focused on shooting at the Stalingrad to pay attention to where he was going.
Terrible play.
And just got himself killed. Like that was pointless.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. We'll go ahead and replay that for you guys to see.
We should be seeing the Gearing and the Nevsky at this point rotating to go into the middle, but still, there's a Ohio with tons of HP in that cap. You've got your Gearing and Wooster running for the hills because they have to. You're going to get the B cap finally. Snackman is getting farmed down, and I'm assuming he's just going to hide behind the island because there's a bunch of people shooting him.
I mean, he might as well.
Yeah. So at present, I mean, Shaft will get a 2 cap to 1 advantage. The Stalin and the Kremlin are still lit, and more importantly, we're gonna see Snackman start taking shot. That's a long range shot, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Snackman being the one trying to reset them. Sneaky Snake's gonna go down.
Yeah, he's gonna go down here. Now that's gonna be really important.
Oh, 72.
It's gonna allow when he does go down. It's gonna allow for them to secure this cap.
Oh, the miss.
He dodged. He hit the hit.
All right,
brakes.
so we've got 2 caps to 1. We're up a ship. If we're Shaft, we're up HP, so we're looking better.
This is looking okay.
Spite some of the things that we've been doing.
Right? So now the question is, can Zill hang on? He's detected. He's being shot at by a couple of people. Now, when you have a player die in cooperative clan battle, or competitive, clan battles or King of the Sea, you always send somebody to go and spectate the battleships, right? What are they looking at? What are their guns looking at? Snackman right now, you have to say, all right, Snackman fired. He's firing at Zill. So Zill needs to hear that, and Zill needs to react. Is he reacting?
Yeah. Well, he was
did.
dark when the shots were fired.
Right.
All right. Look, gearing finally. Okay. So note again, C-cap, the gearing of flow. Like Ragnar's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Legend's waiting for him. There
Yep.
was so long between when like the C-cap was free and everything else was happening that the Ragnar's just driven over and said, "Hey, I'm gonna." Why did he shoot?
Probably figured he was going to be radared for some time, so he might as well shoot at least once.
No, he shot the water next to him. Like it wasn't like a like, oh, I'm shooting because I'm shooting back. He literally just shot next to him. Like I give up.
Or maybe he was look because
Might
he just fired torpedoes.
I'm assuming it was just an accident, but like, what was that?
that feels bad.
You're still up 2 caps to 1. You're getting pushed into the corner though. It's gearing. You got a gearing chasing down your Wooster. I would not be surprised if Blood Legend and or Snackman come under focus fire. I mean, the Nevsky's got to get back into this game.
They gotta kill these two. Absolutely.
Yeah. You push your Kremlin across to take C. Like you still need another cap. You're not in the safe zone at all.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not at all. So, I like this. Now, Haragumo trying to get shots on the Napoli. Might get it. He's going to get a torpedo hit on the Napoli. No. Napoli turns last second. Beautiful dodge there. Mafi knows he's detected the whole time.
Oh, yeah. And the thing that the Haru's doing right now is he's just trying to delay. Like,
Yep.
The more time you buy right now, the more time you give your Nevsky to continue shooting the Wooster. I mean, you're gearing your Ragnar. Everybody's pushing up. Even Stackman's back out to try and shoot this Wooster again. And so right now, BANCV is going to be like, we got to get the Wooster down. You can see, I mean, Shaft is pushing. Like, they've got their Stalin, they've got their Kremlin coming across. But for now, I mean, that Wooster is on borrowed time.
Right.
He's on the border.
And Gearing tried to save him with smoke. Here come the shells from Snackman's Ohio.
Nope.
Miss.
The border saves him for now.
Yeah, but here comes the Gearing's torpedoes, and if he doesn't die by shells, he will definitely die to torpedoes here. As Gearing opens up,
damage onto the Nevsky there. All the shells coming in for. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
So again, like C-cap has been open for all eternity. Gearing and Nevsky from Shaft. Now they're the next ones to shoot at. Radar goes up from the Stalingrad in the middle to put. Ooh, Blood Legend takes a
Blood Legend
hit.
Yeah, I saw that. That must have been Stalingrad.
2 minutes to play. If you lose your Nevsky as well, because now Snackman's able to shoot at him. If you lose the Nevsky, you're already trying to get 2 caps. You're trying to get 2 points to tick all the way back from this 40-point deficit. I think it will in the given amount of time, especially if you can pick up that center cap. But now the other thing Shaft has to do is they have to be careful they don't get over aggressive with the Stalingrad and the Kremlin, especially when the Ohio's still there.
Torpedoes just barely missing the Ragnar. That would have been a huge kill.
That would have decided it.
That would have decided. Kinemo now heading south. Look at the resets coming in from the Haragumo.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they've got spotting. They minute 30. Because I'm not sure how quickly the two. This is. I wish we had our score timer mods.
They've got 2 caps to BANCV's 1, which means BANCV is ticking up, but not as quickly as Shaft. I think Shaft will still overtake in a minute.
It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be very.
It's gonna be real close.
It's gonna be very close, and this is the part where you really need the Napoli to get up there.
I mean, he's been going, and the question is, does the Haru know? I don't think the Haru's aware.
No. Of
and,
course.
I mean, if the Haru dies, that's the points lead flipped instantly.
Yep. Yep. And that's where it's going to come. It's going to be Angelstone dying, or it's going to be Vilix is dying. One of the two. We're going to see that very, very soon here. As they get the cap, Haragumo detected. There's Mafi. Boom! Boom! Right there. Bing!
Caught napping by the Napoli.
Absolutely caught napping. So now the question is, what can BANCV do to bring this back.
Only thing they can do, other than maybe kill the Napoli, would be to kill something in the middle. But Napoli actually, unfortunately, the Napoli
screwed himself.
himself.
He screwed himself right there.
He literally screwed himself. He can't see what's shooting him, and the Ohio just shot at him too.
Yep.
He's gonna blind fire at the Ragnar.
This is where he needs to put his plane up.
Ooh, Ragnar's spotted.
Put the plane up. Never mind. And that's it. That's GG.
He's going out. There it is. Game over. GG. 20 minutes.
Full 20-minute match, but you know what? Shaft takes a game off of BANCV. We're going to game 4, Toxic.
Oh, absolutely.